And we're skipping the intros, getting right into it.
Wow.
And Kakashi had a major read, opening the matchup with that parry.
And in the corner we go. I wonder if we're going to see the same speed that we see Rewind and Samish play this matchup at, or if we're going to see a lot more aggression. And Kakashi, or sorry, should I say, NashFan already has him in the corner. This is going to be death meterless as long as he doesn't drop it. And there we go. SoSickNashFan was probably so sick of having to struggle with Ivy and coming in with Catwoman, trying to get some W's.
I mean, you got to respect it, man. And Kakashi, you know, walking into this matchup, as you've mentioned, we've seen this matchup plenty of times between Samish and Rewind. Both of these characters, you know, they have some stuff on each other. It's a very even matchup, it seems. At least if played correctly. And Kakashi really hasn't been able to get much going. A down two by SoSickNashFan.
Just watch me.
Yeah, he's been getting bullied in this corner, and NashFan not letting him out, and even getting a punish. Cat Dash whipping underneath that air shield, and there was so much recovery, he still had time to sneak out of down two as a punish. And that back three has blown up Kakashi a few times, going for a whip, even they're going for a down 1-2, getting the punish on it, the down one, not making it there in time to break the armor. That's going to be a punish, but no confirm.
Yeah, like he's baited a...
And Samish of late. Begin. And that's about as even as you can get the way that those two have played each other.
Oh, no confirm. He did build the bar there with that first hit. Plus frames. Tries to get him pressing the button. Tries to get him with that low. NashFan throws him, puts him in the corner, but Kakashi changes sides again. And the shields. The bullying full screen. Now she can... Yes! She can definitely cat dash if it's spaced correctly. And the lag right now.
That's looking pretty intense. But it's okay. When it's out, back three it out there. And the pressure continues here from NashFan into the corner. And this is where he blocked down Kakashi early on, trying to get a beautiful read out of the corner, but gets punished for it instead. Not like this. There was definitely a slowdown there, and not even NashFan could get any kind of commitment there. They may have lost a few buttons, who knows. There's definitely some spikes here.
Not looking too good. It seems to be holding up, but he tried to get him with a high with that first hit. She is too low and was able to block in time. NashFan takes the first health bar out of Kakashi.
Hear me roar.
Kakashi just needs one solid combo or just a lot of chip with those shields, but he's got to be careful with the range he throws them.
That's something we haven't seen. Kakashi really is, you know, like a nice clean open up. And even in positions where he can get a punish with down 1-2, not recognizing that he can get the punish, or even maybe an input error, right back three there, that's going to be the kill. But we even saw early on, you block a cat dash, simple punish for down 1-2 into the EX shield toss. Have a nice day. 4-2-3, back three, whatever you guys do. Okay. The 2-2-3.
With that second hit.
That's a block infinite, ladies and gentlemen. Sort of. Not really. We'll see.
We've had Young Monster showcase that thing where it looks like a block infinite. That's for sure.
If you haven't done your homework, have a good time. The back three catching the air shields a couple times, got to punish those air shields as well.
You just watch me.
Which, you know, in the matchup, like we talk about a lot because you see it so much, the Rewind and Samish matchup, we never see those shields go punished. Rewind does them so instant to the ground.
Yeah, Rewind really tries to bait Samish into doing those cat dashes.
And even right there.
Yeah.
So NashFan go up 2-0, but NashFan jumped right at Kakashi.
It's a really nice animation. It feels so good when you get that. NashFan is going to get that first hit and open him up for the first full combo, taking him all the way to the corner now.
Oh.
Kakashi with he crossed him up.
All right. How rare?
Dirty stuff.
How rarely do we see that here in Injustice 2? Used to see that. That was a staple of her gameplay back in Injustice 1. You never really see it implemented. It can be tricky to block. And oh my goodness, did NashFan start us off with nearly a hood perfect to close out his first match on the winner's side. Sabalba picking the combo up though.
Very nice. He has the conversion. Goes with the knockdown.
Looking for the commitment there.
Kakashi finally got a little bit of a fight left in him. Tries to cross him up. NashFan with the blocks. Sabalba is back out, trying to air dash.
And perfectly there by NashFan to just go full screen. He walks so slow, and there's not a lot of time for him to be on the screen. He is not going to make it to you in time as long as you stay your ground. Enchantress is just trying to air dash in or dash her way in, and then just react accordingly at that point. Or watch out for the Hex, which we rarely see from Enchantress so far here on Mortal Kombat.
Can't you see you have no chance?
I'm impervious to warning signs.
Yeah, Catwoman has a pretty good answer. If she can react to that, to the curse, she can cat dash you, man. It's a scary thing.
Oh, what's going on, June? One of the rare times we see here in the middle of the match, and the back three against back three. Okay, get the first bar, Val. Looking kind of freaky there in the mission post. Okay, that should be a punish. Too much.
Oh no!
There couldn't get a back three. Could have probably sneaked a 1-2 something there to try to get just a little bit more damage. Great back three read on the jump in.
Back three.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he got him. I thought it just ended. It just got him. The ball, but nice block by NashFan. Meterburn back threes, trying to take this win and just move on through the bracket.
And try to third Meterburn back three read in a row. This one not working out. Now he's hanging on by a thread. He
got opened up. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to get him with that jump too.
Begin.
Batman is going to want to stay in Black Manta's face. You do not want to get Manta within 4-2 range when you don't have a trade out. Oh, but not. Okay. Blake does a Batman thing. Just because your trades are out doesn't mean that you have to stop blocking. That 4-2 will catch you. There we go, evading it, but he's actually stopped.
Oh.
That was so good from Tootacus to stop that early and not overcommit to the 4-1-3. He's able to get the anti-air. That was so gorgeous. Just kidding.
Oh, he still got this conversion. Almost dropped the ender, but that was some good damage. 420. Oh, nice parry by Blake.
And we've actually run the Manta Canary matchup a lot, and that's something you love to do, is have that parry out there at kind of that max 4-2 range, because that's about the only thing Manta's going to do that's a threat immediately from that distance.
Yes, sir.
Like, even here, if you'd have thrown it out, and oh my gosh, raw teleports are hitting everywhere. Blake not watching his toes, and Manta's going to get some beefy damage here.
Woo! All right, Blake. Oh, he didn't have... Of course, he didn't have those bats on a wake-up.
And
but, oh, the 4-3 got him out of there. It didn't hit him, though. What just happened?
Oh, no, the parry wasn't active enough. The 4-2 whipping. This could be close to the chip out. Doesn't have the bar. And Blake. It looks like Blake has...
Begin.
I mean, well, you know, just... I don't know how long it's been since Blake has played, but, you know, he did show up and get some offense going here. And a nice punish there by JagoBlake.
Oh, and he
got him with that low.
Could have punished for so much more there.
He could have.
And
oh, nice.
That was a good reactionary back three there by Tootacus, but no commitment by Blake. Save them there. Now Armor gets shredded by the Blazers.
That's one. If Manta does anything, it is shred armor. That is always going to be a thing. And just like that again, Manta has such good multi-hitting string.
Oh yeah, almost every string that you press is going to break armor. And there we go, Blake with the punish this time.
I like that. I'm not sure if Tootacus was able to spin the bar yet, where Blake may have made him waste one. I wasn't able to catch it, but still, Blake looking so much better now. And you saw that reaction there. Blake was going for a whip punish. And I gotta respect it, man. When you can shut that part of Manta's game down, you know, he plays footsie so well. He's got so much range. He's very safe. Oh, look at that commitment.
Blake looking so much better. He's warming up here. Those competitive juices are starting to flow.
You're thinking. So far, I've held back.
He's got the good meter coming off all of it.
Jeez,
but
3 bars.
Doesn't really have the resources to get a killer if he's able to open up Blake cleanly. I think Manta Beetle is, especially mid-screen, that's gonna be about 3 combos. So now he has a bar. And Blake, and oh, that was great there by Tootacus, because I thought for sure he was gonna go for another back 2-2 and could commit to the Meterburn missile.
What a cross up there by Blake. He's got 2 bars. He's not going to go with the restand. Nice meter burn 4-3. He didn't even have to keep it unclashable, but he...
And starts to press his buttons. It can get rough.
Yeah, you'll see Blake go for a couple whiff punishes when Tootacus goes for the 4-2 string. He's been beat out a couple times, but you can see the reactions there. Tootacus, the down 1, trying to catch Blake with that overhead. Doing the chip damage. Oh, he tried to go for a down 2. Blake beat it out.
And I always praise every Black Manta that I see that does down 1 laser consistently. Not a fan of that input myself.
Yeah, down 1, back forward, one of the harder ones.
And so far, talking about it right now, where Batman without a trait, Manta could just bully you with these buttons. Okay, trait's out, and now he has to kind of slow down. And that 4-2 not so free anymore. You're going the roundhouse here in the neutral. Okay, Blake.
Oh, you can see right there, that may be why we've seen Blake get opened up so much. He might be going for the whip punishes a little bit too much.
All right, that was a savage down 2 if I've ever seen one. After a blocked 4-3 from Bats. Now Blake, next time around, if he sees a blocked 4-3, is going to have to apply some kind of pressure that's not going to have a gap like that. And if Blake...
If he would have crouched there.
A little bit of matchup knowledge, not there. Just simply crouch, down 2, covers both Beetleless and meter burn option on that teleport. But does get the first bar fell. And now he has a little bit of room to play with. He can get aggressive if he wants to here, take some risks. Because at worst, he's only going to lose a little bit of health.
Oh! Blake with a monster read there. He expected Tootacus to come in with buttons after being slightly negative after those meter burn Manta rays. All right, Tootacus is trying to catch Batman, get his chip where he can.
And Tootacus, oh, I was about to say, he's got to be thinking, do I forward to here, do I not? Is that trait going to come? Is he going to get aggressive, follow the trade in? And breaking the armor.
Ooh!
And getting the read on the wake up. Okay, Blake. Turn things up. Go for a stagger.
Tootacus, you got to get something going, sir. You've got to get yourself back in the game.
And that back 2.
Wow, what a teleport.
Arkham's your next stop.
Choke on a harpoon.
That was a scary situation. That back 2 could have hit him by that teleport. That would have been disgusting. As Blake pulled into a big lead, but Tootacus is risky with these teleports. But by Blake not punishing them, it just kind of lets him know that he can do them up until Blake, learns.
Oh, that wasted that meter on that read with that meter burn back 3.
Oh,
but he picks it back up again. He's got Blake in the corner.
I'm not too sure that the meter burn on that laser was the right move there from Tootacus. Keep it meterless.
Begin.
We'll see if Blake can, if he has the interest to deal with this. Very good character. Got some very fast buttons.
And already looking like Tootacus is going to be implementing a very stagger heavy pressure. There we go with the power bomb. In the corner, do we got some loops? Nope, execution. Already early, but
what a down 2.
Excellent conversion as well. Keeping him meterless, which is going to hold this straight to apply his pressure even further. Looks like Tootacus though. Now Blake has it back to the corner. Getting hit by the 4-3.
Oh! He had all day to block that 4-3, and it looked like he recognized it came out, and he still got hit. But the meter burn teleport. Conversion's not there. It's 2 drop combos we've seen already.
Yep, there's a 3rd, and that's going to be the story here. If Blake is able to pull this out 3-1, is that Tootacus makes a switch, and the execution goes down immediately. And these guys here, in about sweep distance, these guys are swinging. Blake has caught a few 4-dash down 1 attempts with the back 3-3. I see him throwing it a lot more out here in the neutral. And just trying to cover that distance with something active because Tootacus is going to down 1, as you see there. And I see that Blake is trying to stop that. But even with all these drops, Tootacus with a health lead here. Ooh.
Yeah, it could be a different story right now if he hadn't dropped those 2 or 3 combos. Blake not watching his feet. 3 times in a row got clipped.
Better, but not good enough.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
From a competitive standpoint, if I were Blake in that situation where I just got opened up in the corner, I would have let him do that combo just to see if he had the execution before I wagered. I would have tested him there.
Nice bait.
Still fighting a girl, hero?
You're no ordinary girl.
But yeah, I hear you, Aquaman. I mean, if your opponent drops his combo, especially in the corner, 1 or 2 times, hey, getting hit might not be such a bad thing. Or at least saving the clash.
And that's what I'm talking about. Blake, out here in neutral, throwing a lot of back 3-3s.
Good block!
Catches down ones. Okay, Blake's gonna get some great damage here. Doesn't have to worry about a wager or an air escape. And the defense, here we go.
Block again! Oh no. Drop that in there, but picks it back up again. Just a little bit more chip damage. 5 points remaining. JagoBlake is gonna move on 3-1 over Tootacus. You see it early. DeAdLyxReBeL going for the read. He knew DeAdLyReBeL was going to jump back, but he missed. DeAdLyReBeL picked it up. And that jump 3 was a cross-up.
Yeah, we've seen jump 3 kill here on War of the Gods. Oh, and he's avoiding the garden there. Doesn't want to get stuck. Doesn't want to stay grounded. And I mean, who does? Something here in. Oh my goodness! What a stagger whiff into the command throw. That was beautiful by DeAdLyReBeL. But man, when Swamp Thing's in that 4-2 range, he can bully almost everyone in this game.
Absolutely. And you see DeAdLyReBeL throwing those logs about half screen. And it's kind of a mix-up when you block that log from that far, because he can come in with that 4-2. You can jump, but he can have that read as well. So you just got to be really careful when blocking those logs.
But I cry inside every time I see Swamp Thing go airborne. That jump takes 40,000 years.
Yes, it does. I tell you what, for it being such a slow jump, he's got some pretty good little Oki setups he can do with that. I think it's a jump 1 where he sticks the knee out there. That thing can cross up or not.
That jump 1 can be so ambiguous. Optimal setups there mid-screen, and if that was intentional,
what an
that was intentional by DeAdLyxReBeL. That was disgusting, and I thought for sure that was going to cross up. And this is what I'm talking about.
Blows up the air escape.
When you're this comfortable with a character that not a lot of people see, you can hit some people with some crazy stuff.
And DeAdLyxReBeL just keeping it simple, trying to keep it unwagerable. Just get his hits, 1, 2, 3 hits, and backs away. And there it is, the read on the log.
Fear every blade of grass.
I'll get right on that.
Clash and a tie. All the meter is gone.
Wake up, low log. That's the tech there from Swamp Thing.
Begin.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it a little bit against HoneyBee. You know, he kind of stayed traitless. But of course, you know, that matchup may have called for that. Immediately gets that trade on.
Excellent block from DeAdLyxReBeL. I don't think he's gotten opened up by a 4-2 mix-up this entire set so far.
I think Rebel, if he can just play a little bit more savage, after some of those logs on block, throw that down 1 out, because he's letting DeAdLyxReBeL throw in that overhead.
And a conversion!
Which isn't
almost. No, man, that command grab would have landed at the end. But you gotta be careful. These projectiles, a command threat grapple, go 3, doesn't do the right one! Oh, not like this. Oh no, if you'd have committed there, so much damage just left on the table.
Oh no, commit again.
There we go.
8+6. DeAdLyxReBeL tries to throw that shield out there.
Oh.
And what a jump 1. Gonna get some health back and maybe will kill, yes!
So DeAdLyReBeL dropped a couple of combos there, but picked everything back up and was able to get a little bit of health back to put the added little pressure on DeAdLyxReBeL when he came back on the second bar of health. He will stuff it. Oh my goodness.
And there's kind of the mix-up right there. We saw DeAdLyxReBeL jump earlier. This time that 4-2 from DeAdLyReBeL.
And oh my goodness. Like I mentioned, every time you see Swamp Thing go up in the air, I think a jump almost worked 1 time so far. Everything else has gotten anti-aired. And in the garden, That tree has armor, sir. You have to respect the garden. And oh no, the garden ran out. If you'd simply done a stand tree or even the anti-air tree on wake up, could have armored it.
Cease this game.
I'd rather do this.
And man, do we have a big matchup next, guys. Dragon versus Gross.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's happening?
Go. Winners finals. Dragon versus Gross. It's been a long time since Gross has joined us here.
All right, a lot of patience right now. Deoxys does not have the health lead. That forward two's coming for Rebel. Doesn't block the log. DeAdLyxReBeL getting hit by so many overheads. But that one was just a straight up miss.
Deoxys does have a wager, so he has to get him on a clean hit here. It's halfway gone if he stands his ground. And he doesn't dash him into the cover! No! That was so risky, but beautiful by DeAdLyxReBeL.
He's getting hit by a lot of overheads after his turn is over just by simply crouch blocking. He's got to watch out for those.
That log is safe, and finally a 4-2 mix-up, but if this were a tournament match, this was on stage or something, in between the rounds, I'd whisper right into DeAdLyxReBel's ear in the most weird way possible. I'd go, I want to stay back. Anti-airing you a lot. But keep doing your thing, baby.
This has been very even so far. Of course, score tied 1-1. These guys have played many, many times. They know what each other's looking for. And that's one thing Deoxys in the first game was able to blow up a couple times with either forward two or just a down one.
Didn't even mean to burn it. And one.
Boy, if he would have.
And one more would kill. And oh my goodness, a jump normal actually works as an air-to-air. Threw out a little back one little step. Just to put out a single normal. If you guys watch Street Fighter a lot at the highest level, you'll see that a lot. We'll throw one little button, and while that one button is active, they're just
look at that damage!
They're just looking at their opponent, and then they can react accordingly. That was beautiful. And we've seen a lot of stagger with that back one into the command grab, and that's very hard to deal with because that pressure is gapless and there's mix in it.
I love the jump out there by Deoxys to get this momentum on his side a little bit.
Swung after his charge.
And what a read on that air tech. Deoxys just knew it. Deoxys in a very precarious spot. He does have 3 bars, not able to whip punish.
Oh my goodness.
Gets himself out of that grab though.
All right, guys, we have a few matches lined up, and they are disgusting. Dragon versus Gross.
This early.
HoneyBee versus Slayer, and Emperor Kombat versus Biohazard, back to back to back. And we're not used to seeing this until top 32, top 16 at least. This is pretty gross. Breaking the armor.
Nice grab here by Deoxys. Getting something going. He's got 3 bars to work with. Abigail's garden is up, and that is a punish. Wasn't able to get any more max damage from that.
Oh, so much recovery on that log.
Stop this recklessness.
I'd rather do this.
Very expensive clash. 6 bars burned. No punish there on that whip grab.
Yeah, Rebel was going for the win there. That's all he needs is one. Going for it again there.
Garden is back.
Now, we haven't seen DeAdLyxReBeL react to any forward movement with a stand 3 or the anti-air tree that does have armor on it when inside Abigail's garden. What a read!
What a read! Oh no!
Oh!
Deoxys!
He read the air. It's the only way that you're gonna win, and you don't do it. That takes some kahunas right there.
Sometimes, wake up buttons, yes. Sometimes we see the air escape. You know, there just is no other option. You just got to do it. Sometimes it pays off, and a lot of times it doesn't, though, especially in the corner.
And DeAdLyxReBeL going with his patented butt-naked green Mother Earth nature swamp thing over here. Put some bark on, sir. There's children watching.
Absolutely nothing covering him.
Oh, and the tick throws for days. Who go for that 800 frame overhead. does lead to plus range. Oh my god.
He's mixing this man.
This is mixed right here. I didn't realize that the green had mix like this. We're in Mix City, baby. This ain't Metropolis no more.
Nice combo there by DeAdLyxReBeL. And jumps right into that wake up. That's one of the best wake up engineers in the game. It starts to get into a read where you either jump on wake up, you block and let him be +6, or he wakes up with the grab. This starts to get a little bit savage on his wake up game if you let it. But Whiff shield gets hit by the log. DeAdLyxReBeL 564 health points remaining.
Oh my goodness, getting hit by
And
everything
everything
right
he
now.
wants to do is oh no!
This is all free damage. We've got the Rebel sitting on that magic pixel. It's so smart here. And oh, the armor.
What a down two!
Yeah, that just happened.
If that armor would have come out, DeAdLyxReBeL would have lost. I'm not sure what happened there. DeAdLyxReBeL, you have a super. You have all this meter. Jesus, this damage!
DeAdLyxReBeL unfortunately doesn't have 2 bars for a possible meter.
Oh my god!
Hit everywhere as Deadly.
About how Dragon was so just blown away by people that can back into parking spaces. Dragon, please.
There are things that Dragon gets blown away by that make me question how he is actually still alive. like
He's definitely still.
Like, if I make any show or TV or movie reference, and Dragon's, within earshot, I'll say Dragon didn't get that, and he'll go, yep.
Nice combo here, Dragon.
And we had this conversation where if it's not Injustice or Mortal Kombat related, chances are Dragon doesn't know about it. He's
Self-admittedly, he said that.
Self-admittedly,
Yeah.
he says if it's not in game, he's pretty oblivious. As Gross is mixing this man in the corner, and
Gross is bringing the damage.
didn't even have to mix, just did 400% off block. Good lord. Going right back though is Dragon. Hey, unhand me! Love that anti-throw animation from Black Adam. Says, get off of me, sir!
Oh, Gross not watching his feet there. And so far, this is really even out. Ooh, and what a down two. One of the best in the game, if not the best.
Neutral reset, health even. Final bar. Excellent push block on the trait. Avoid a lot of damage simply on block. Hayata's talking about right now in the chat. Black Adam does so much damage on block. Trident rush, please. Not respecting the plus frames either. Gross now with a lead.
Whoa, what a dive kick. He was going to land right into that black magic.
Gross,
Nice throw by
he
Dragon.
was respecting the plus frames there, Echo.
You're a poor imitation. Not in the slightest.
Dragon with plenty of meter to spin here. Spins 2 bars. And now we're pretty much dead even with meter. Gross coming in. Oh, and Dragon unable to capitalize. Gets thrown. Oh, down kicks himself into the corner.
Hey, that looked like a punish. But Dragon, I don't even think Dragon was ready for that to punish. Oh my goodness. And guys, thank you so much for watching. We know that the playoffs is also going on at 7-7 Vikings versus Eagles. I'm going to give you guys a couple updates while I can.
What a wake up. It only works for Dragon.
You're
We've
a
talked
poor
about it a million
imitation,
times.
Yet you are not winning.
Gross is going to get that 15% back. There's no more clash left.
Oh my goodness.
Either one of these two, and that should do it so long as he doesn't drop it. Black Magic closes it out. Gross up 1-0.
Something could be bad for you. And here, it's even across the board. They're both playing Black Adam. They both do the same thing. Outplay me. And I think that's what Gross is saying. I'm going to do everything you do to everybody else, to you. And can you stop me? And so far, he has not, as Gross has looked so good.
Been playing super good, super reactionary. Just look at that damage. Dragon on his heels right now. He's got to get something going. He's got to even this thing out. Just camp it. Yep. We're just waiting for a chance to use it.
Woo. That's
What a dive kick.
with a big drop. Can Dragon come back? But no, this basically the reaction is by Gross. Shazam! A little too good here, as he's had the momentum since round 1, game 1 fight, and has not let it go.
Dragon just trying to find any way to open Gross up, but he's got the down twos. Wow, what a jump two. I think it crossed up.
Your trickery. My magic will reign supreme.
That thing does hit everywhere. That arcing kick, that is jump 2. Okay, Dragon. Gave him a dive kick. Coming off the trait. A little bit added damage, but the read from Gross. The simply neutral jump in the pressure in the corner. It gets so much damage off at 417. Multiple times that we've seen Dragon push block the trait summon to avoid the plus frames.
What a conversion.
But my goodness! And the stop!
Bro!
Okay, he can settle himself in this matchup. But if Gross gets on top early, I think that he might run away with this one. The way that he's playing, it's outstanding. But here's Dragon, getting a little bit of a health lead early on. Black Adam can still make up for this with almost any combo, even up and down 2. Man gets huge damage, Beetle.
Nice down 1 into Palpatine by Dragon. The counter poke whip. Comes in with the pressure, tries to get him with that instant jump 2.
But Gross,
And a grab, the throw.
Gross looked like even he was ready for it. Like he's seen it before, or knows what Dragon wants to do and when and where he wants to do it, and was ready with that down 1 Palpatine check. Beautiful stuff, and another neutral jump working out for him here in the corner. Dragon getting lucky that he was airborne and didn't eat a full grounded combo there.
Nice blocks by Dragon, but the chip damage is adding up. Wow, nice interrupt of that low lightning. This should close out this first health bar.
All right, this is
Just enough.
This is Dragon's moment. If he takes some damage here, glide right to your guys' face. Gross is still in this. Pretty easy. Almost dead even here on health. Going into what could be the final moments of this match if Gross is able to close out right now. They both have a lot of resources. Both have their trait. Both have meter. Keeping that meterless is Dragon.
Air to air.
And now sitting on a super. Will we see it? Will we see the pyramid come down?
Do it. Do it for Rickety Rail, Dragon. His favorite super in the game.
He's about to build it, and now it's in kill range. Now,
You're a small
It's going to be an expensive
if I were
flash.
Dragon, I wouldn't bet anything right here.
Whoa.
Ah! He could have had a reactionary kill super. Oh man, he. You know what? Ricky, I want to see it so much. Hit him with it. Superman him. Mid-match even. I don't even care. Hey!
Oh my god. Yo. Let's go. All right, the clash.
Aton, give me strength.
It's going to be the last one for this match. Is Dragon going to get himself on the board? Or is Gross going to run away with yet another victory? Nice down 2 by Dragon. I'm not sure if it's going to kill. No. Caught him with the overhead into the low lightning. Dragon on the board.
AI on very hard versus AI on very hard, you know?
The dash up throw by Gross. Going to get that first hit. And just, oh my god, what a reaction. Just dash up, block, reacts to Dragon jumping in, gets him with that down 2, and a down 2 by Dragon, saying, I got those 2.
I have noticed that Dragon is crouching a lot at that distance, and Gross may want to attempt a nice little back 2 trait at that range. It might open up Dragon. I see him crouching a lot. But man, has it paid off so far.
I kind of lost track on who is who here for a minute. Okay. And a down 2 by Gross.
Both of these guys are anti-airing so well. Get out.
And there it is right there.
Got that
Aquaman.
back to it if he had a trait to commit to. I think that he thought he had a trait. Unfortunately, did not, and that's why you only saw the raw normal.
Oh, and going for a whip punish on that down two.
Woo!
It's gross, and it almost worked, but he used that forward one.
And look how big the Palpatine hands are from Dragon, covering so much space, trying to jump out. There is no escaping the unlimited power.
It's so deceptive, that Palpatine. Like, it's probably around jump-in range where that thing actually extends to. It's kind of gross.
Oh, it just caught.
Ooh,
okay.
Like magic.
You're a poor imitation. Not in the slightest.
Caught Dragon shimmying there with a forward walk, back walk. Just caught him in those few moments, those few frames of walking forward with that black magic. This time, it's an anti-air. Sending him to the elephant with some big damage. And then with the spoot.
Nice pressure here by Dragon.
You're a poor imitation. I fight in Ammon's name.
Dragon now in the driver's seat. One combo away. Looked for it there. That Mirror dive kick would have closed out. The background bounce was there. He's going to be able to get a background bounce here as well.
Now, wait a minute. The score says 2-2. Is that correct? I don't even know. Dragon, last time I heard, only had one game. But maybe something changed. I don't know. Gross. Possible tournament life on the line. Or at least in winners. Coming in for the setup. Dragon immediately wakes up Trait, which has paid off so good. Actually hits him. But Dragon with the down one.
Probably the earliest that one of these two has gone into the loser's bracket. But because Gross doesn't have seeding points here, more of the gods can meet up with these players early. And that goes for anyone. That could be a dark horse if they don't have seeding points. And everyone that makes top 32 gets points, guys.
You can see Gross there trying to interrupt that string that Dragon put on him. And that down two just barely missed. Gross trying to push Dragon to this corner, get some chip damage. Oh, what a forward one by Dragon. Knew that dive kick was coming. Black Magic didn't pay off completely.
Oh my goodness, Dragon looking like a different player now that he has some momentum. World champion status starting to kick in here.
Down kicks himself into the corner. Nice down two by Gross, keeping himself alive. He'll do the corner switch. This is that ender. Tries to go with the overhead.
Trying to bait out a throw tech attempt there. And Dragon not falling for it. But gets clipped by that forward one. And that EX Lightning is going to add on a B&B to anything that you do, my goodness.
What a down two. The down twos between both of these guys have been absolutely perfect.
And now it's Gross with the health lead here. Dragon catching it there, Black Magic at full screen, still able to convert. He's going to get the trade out. Some more plus frames, and all of that is just chip damage, but all just done right back to him, not watching his toes. And the wake up doesn't work.
Wow. The one time in history, the wake up does not work. Gross stuffs it out.
And he went for it. He went the down two too early. And if Dragon would have recognized that, could have just committed the super and won. But instead, goes out with the trade cancel. And Dragon reverse 3-0.
Begin.
Going to Black Adam, and we saw his Catwoman on the Clash just on Friday night.
Tries to come in with that throw. Slayer not having it.
Uh-oh.
Here we go with the patented setup.
Okay.
It's not worked yet, but man, when it does, it's gonna be awesome.
The delay wake up has murdered it. Ooh, there's a big whiff. Could have gotten punished there by HoneyBee. That 2-2 very active from Black Adam. It's just floating over Black Magic, just chilling. Catches the air-to-air. And what a conversion! Look at the damage! What?
450. This fucking hit that hard. Holy cow!
That was a couple hits. Okay, HoneyBee.
What a down two.
And beautiful ender with the teleport to side switch. HoneyBee. Supergirl, Goddess, Lordess, I don't know. What's a female lord? I don't know.
Got it. I don't know. Good question. Honey, you're not
Beyonce, what?
respecting anything.
You need Zahuti's
But anyways, let's get back into the match. My producer comes into my ear and goes, Beyonce? Like, what? Alright, we're gonna have Two-Face in the background looking for some action. Praying someone gets into that cage. And these lasers putting in some work now.
Every time Slayer wants to hit a button, he just gets caught by one of those trait lasers. But he's got the conversion, pushing her to the corner. Will she wake up? No.
The delayed wake up has gotten HoneyBee out of some gross setups. Pun not intended there.
And what an interrupt by Slayer with that down one Palpatine. Got HoneyBee out of the down one crossbred. What a down two.
Earth doesn't need a dictator.
Superman would disagree.
All right. HoneyBee has no clash. Slayer doesn't have the health lead. Dives right into an air or a laser.
Ooh, no commitment by HoneyBee. Could have closed it out there. Oh, actually, if he had 2 bars, he could have with the meter burn breath and the meter burn back 3. But Slayer's still holding on. Two wager does have 2 bars for an air escape as well. Oh, and that's multiple times. HoneyBee's down 2 is too late.
The patience right now. Slayer being chipped down like a piece of wood. Just
Every time I
he's,
see, oh my
God, he got the air tech. Did it reset it? I don't know. Meter burns the Palpatine. Slayer has taken the health lead, as small as it is.
Oh,
that is
gonna
gonna chip. Oh my God!
That was a crazy ending. The chip on that laser, so smart from HoneyBee in the end.
And these trait lasers still paying off for HoneyBee, just catching every time Slayer wants to do anything. They are so fast, they recover so quick. Now kicked in, comes in with the forward 1, immediate down 2.
Gonna be throwing everything. Putting the kitchen sink here. Brainiac ship, this thing's expensive, man. Put that orb down, sir. Slayer. With a comfortable lead. Let's start here to game number 2 to try to regain some momentum there, because he kind of let that last one go.
He's gonna meter burn. Slayer in a perfect position right now. Oh, and what a catch by HoneyBee, didn't commit. Nice answer by Slayer with that immediate forward 1, not letting her do anything. Here we go. HoneyBee getting this damage.
The restand.
The restand.
Ooh!
Ooh! What a cross-up. Woo! Oh, and the wake-up worked. If HoneyBee would have thrown out anything, it would have beat it, but still picked it back up. Still in this thing. Some good blocks by Slayer. Not falling for any of this. Oh! And the air dash backwards. And that's not even a wake-up. That just somehow worked. HoneyBee wakes up. Slayer's gonna capitalize. Tied 1-1.
Oh my goodness.
Begin.
We got Nubcakes, Buffalo, Tsunami, Rainbow Pride. That's just get us to top 32.
Here.
And then that's just to get us to top 16. And oh my goodness. We haven't said it in a while, but War of the Gods is pretty much an online major every single week.
Everybody that makes that top 8, man, they deserve it every week.
But
Wow!
The truck down! HoneyBee,
Jesus.
the Flash God Lord. Just needs a hit, and this man will mix you to death. And going for an odd stagger into the little ground pound there. Slayer able to snuff out. Gap there. Oh my goodness.
What a wake up! What a read!
That was a read of a lifetime right there if I ever saw one.
Caught by that low lightning. Slayer immediately comes in with that overhead down kick. And this set has been just dead even. Maybe a couple hundred difference in the health bars, but it's been so close. And the throw, Slayer all of a sudden takes the health lead. But we all know Flash just needs one touch, especially against Black Adam, who doesn't have the best wake up. HoneyBee just got to find his way out of this position, gets opened up.
Now who's faster than Haru?
Do not
They have
speak
simply
his
sat there
name.
and taken the hits to get this wager out. Ooh, going overneath.
Wow.
Interactable, but not getting the hit. And Slayer, a down one Palpatine to close her out, taking a 2-1 lead. HoneyBee.
Slayer just went on an offensive onslaught and dwindled HoneyBee down, forced him to clash, and it still wasn't enough. The damage had been done. What a backdash by HoneyBee.
These two played in Losers Top 32 at KIT. Slayer 3-0 at that event. Looking to pick up where he left off. Thank you, Smash.GG, for allowing me to find that in just a couple of seconds. That's a snap.
Slayer, that's the first time he's been touched. But it's going to be a big one. Pushing him to the corner. Stagger, the down one, goes into the overhead. Slayer respecting the second hit of that down one, too. Slayer waking up with a down two, and just like that, the Flash only needs one. HoneyBee only needs one touch. And now you're in jail. What a catch there by HoneyBee, the reaction. The Slayer just trying to jump. And the wake up does not work. And this is very similar to the way Slayer was bullying HoneyBee in the last match.
Blocked by HoneyBee. And that may have been input error by Slayer, trying to get a black magic out possible to try to catch the end of that overhead pound that Flash has out of running man stance. But immediately catch him that forward one. And I don't know how he committed to just forward one EX black magic. That could have been the death of him.
That is plus, but Slayer beats him out. All of a sudden, Slayer is taking the health lead once again and a clutch down two by HoneyBee. Knew that forward three was coming if it was meter burn. It could be all over, but the trade's up. Flash moving, million miles an hour. Oh no, he dropped up three and a push block. Oh my, you got to watch. That trait is, oh my god, that trait will kill now. HoneyBee, you gotta be careful.
And
What a down one, too.
Oh my goodness, he didn't get hit by all.
Begin.
For you NFL fans out there, thank you for watching us as well. I know the fans are absolutely coming up the mix is HoneyBee, and now he's got some momentum. This man's mixing. And wonderful.
What a down two. It actually brought him back to the corner. Slayer coming in with the big damage, over 400. Meter burns that black magic. Forward three. Background bounce. Slayer evening this thing out once again.
Must be a lot of shit damage. And catching him out of the ground pound attempt with a jump back too. Even inputting the dive kick just in case you got a hit. I've seen that from Slayer a lot, where he'll throw out a normal and have the special buffer in case it hits. Take those out.
Meter burn roll into the running man stance. This combo should have the damage, should he not drop it. And we're in the second health bar of game number 5. What a down two, goes under the forward one.
Ooh. And luckily,
Oh, and he,
that interactable was big enough to stop the onslaught that HoneyBee was throwing. But back in the corner we go, and forcing the
Feel
wager.
conduct's wrath. Not today.
Slayer's gonna burn a bar, get 15% back. That could be his last piece of defense for his game plan.
HoneyBee has what he needs, which is exactly that. One bar and straight.
And he can't even air tech, he will die.
And HoneyBee
No way out of it.
coming back with the flash. Going. Might be Venom might be considered someone else that controls him. I don't know. Ooh, down one getting destroyed.
Coming in. And he is now on debuff. Firestorm already hits like a truck as it is. Wow! Immediately activates.
Who in armor for armor?
Oh my god.
So, you know that Biohazard is going to have some experience here, having to deal with Gunny up there in the Great White North. Oh, they were saving him!
What even happened?
With the people's elbow!
Both of them going full screen and just armor's ticking all over the place.
Here for Biohazard and just reversing with the command grab. Tossing this man into the ground. Oh no.
That was a weak punish.
Look at that meterless damage.
Oh my god.
Hit stun into the unblockable command grab. Another one. He's at level 3.
Look, man, Kombat. You have so much meter, and you have level 3. You've got to make something happen. Don't go out like this. You have a clash left.
He was about to get his Venom back too. Now, this is a scary situation. Bane with armor, and you're within chip territory to stop that charge. It's so hard. Oh no.
Begin.
There's also before Midas. Oh, and you can't jump that late against that charge. The hitbox is a little too big on it. Excellent block by Biohazard. And you'll see Emperor Kombat go for, everything off the hit stun, off the golden trap. Look for Biohazard. Like I said, that's why I don't remember who we picked in Northern Arena, but with Bane, look for him to just simply reversal out like an armored DP or something to blow up any kind of stagger mix attempt.
Which is a really good option to have, because Firestorm, once he starts staggering stuff, none of his normals really move forward a whole lot, but he's got some very good stagger pressure in his game. Plus,
here we go.
The heavy mix-up.
And speaking
confirming,
of mix,
level 3, we're activated, we're all blued up.
What a conversion!
Jesus.
Once that blue comes out, time to guess, ladies and gentlemen. The down 2. Bane getting so much damage off of everything, and the normals getting an increase in damage. Special moves, when he's got Venom, doing so much damage themselves. Everything he does, he swings with armor and you're dead!
Jesus! Dash full screen and stuff. But he's got to be careful. Oh, and just like that, he got clipped.
Does he get a punish? He does, but doesn't have the bar. Unfortunately, does get a punish here.
Nice.
He jumped early this time. He needs to be careful there because Biohazard will Venom up and armor out of plus range. He is not afraid to. Oh! What?
What even happened?
Bane at the teleport off his frog splash? I'm lost.
He went from one side to the other in a split second. Visually, we didn't even see what happened. Kombat able to keep himself safe with that trade.
Whoa!
What a conversion!
Never seen that before
4
in my
hits for
life.
74 damage.
I'm disgusted. Never seen that conversion in my life. What? Why did that down one even reach that far? Can we get answers? Paulo, please.
Prepare for unrelenting pain.
Every time that Kombat wants to get some offense started, Biohazard has the trait on lock and just lets it go just like that. Kombat can't get anything going. Nice throw. Crossing him up, tries it again. No good. Down 1. What a meter burn, back 3. Kombat on the board.
The Bane comeback special. If they have 2 bars, it's starting us off immediately with armor, but that's twice we've seen that command grab against the charge there, and Firestorm is actually airborne, and he's gotten a couple punishes for it. Kombat in this match.
Kombat has definitely changed his game plan. And he is just playing so evasive. Wow! What a conversion! Not a huge amount of damage, but I respect the read.
Oh no, and if King Raj would have converted that, the first bar of health would have been his, but he might lose his head here. Oh! Instead, Biohazard going for a tick throw.
Ooh, and Biohazard ooh! And a wake up, gonna get him out of that dive kick.
Beautiful reversal input as well to go the other way, recognizing that Biohazard actually went underneath him. Or sorry, over him. In the mix, and that's what I'm talking about, where he will armor out of that and take it away from you. And that's something that Kombat's not going to be used to, is having those plus frames taken away from him.
Nice, down one. Oh, and the conversion. Centimeter, sir. He wanted to keep it unwageable. Not sure why he didn't do the extended back three. He's on level 3. Biohazard, 11 hit points remaining. Makes him go the wrong way. We're going to a game number 5 yet again. Oh.
Oh, go on. Okay. I mean, we're good looking. We can entertain. But let's get to game number 5 here. What a whiff punish! Jesus! Down one, whiff punishing, Bane's down one into a Bolton trap and a full combo here. Holy crap, Kombat is playing well.
Yes, he is.
Quick update, NFL Eagles still up 14-7. We are in the 2-minute warning of the first half. Eagles have the ball. Minnesota with a
Peterborough back three yet again. Biohazard got to get himself out of that situation. Peterborough rolls out. Doesn't want to be launched. What a read by Biohazard. After that pressure, dashes forward. Comes in with a power bomb. Meterburn forward 3, still coming in.
Great Meterburn read though.
Oh, and the active frames.
What a tick on that throw. Biohazard didn't have any venom to try to armor out of that. And I love that Kombat recognized that Biohazard was on level 3. Because Meterburn back 3 works on everything advancing from Bane, right? Except for when he's at level 3. So if you see that Bane's at level 1 or level 2, you think he's going to charge, you think he's going to DP, you think he's going to do something, Peterburn back 3 is perfect. You don't see it a whole lot there. But you're seeing Kombat implement it here as long as Biohazard's on level 1 and level 2. And that was scary. Oh my goodness.
That charge can really get you out of the air if you're not careful, but Kombat, he avoided it in that situation. Quick cross up with the air dash. Oh, wait a minute! The back to why did that miss? Why did it miss as being powerbomb now?
Not like this.
No.
Not like this.
No. This.
Level 3. No, not like
my
this.
God, that's going to do it. Wow. Biohazard 3-2 over.
Eagles scored right before the half, and they're up 21-7 now on the Vikings. Eagles are looking pretty strong right now going into halftime to make a Super Bowl. How big would that be for Philly? Woo. Not to get all sports in here, but I know that there's a lot of football fans out there. Everyone, keep you guys updated because you're watching this, and I know the plans.
Absolutely.
We love you. We love you.
Absolutely. Now with the pressure, Meterburn forward 3. What a down 2. Wow. All these reads and throws a skull at him. Sit back down, sir, is what Daddy Dab is saying. Catched him with a standing 1.
King would let that air battering, anti-air battering go for a few more seconds, a few more frames. Might have got Dab on that jump back, but lucky for him, not getting comboed here. King just getting a couple straight hits here and there. Can't find combos. Oh, air snatch out of the sky. That just goes to show you how well this man's playing.
And we're starting to see it from Dab. Just when his reads are on point with this character Hellboy, man, is it tough. What a catch here by Forever King. Getting some damage with the background bounce. And was that maybe a little bit of a teabag here before he let out that grappling hook? I'm not sure. The world may never know. Not watching the speed as Forever King comes in with the glitter. Dab with the execution and the conversion on deck.
You'll regret this.
I think King was trying to get that third bar. He didn't get it before this clash. It's so close. It's right there. I think that's why he was taking all that damage. But Dab still had too much. After the 12-week season, we're in week number 6. All provided by Stream.V. right here, guys. Wonderful platform, huge leaderboard. We give away $12,500 to the top 30 streamers on the site every single month. 70-30 split on sub buttons. If you want a sub button, you get 50 followers, and you will have a sub button here on Stream.me. The customization is ridiculous. Custom emotes, custom badges, avatars in chat. Check us out, Stream.me.
All right, here we go.
Dab just looks so comfortable. And in a matchup where Batman can, throw a lot of air batarangs, kind of simmer him down with that trait, but it has not affected Dab one bit. My goodness. The moment that King got out the neutral killer, the bat gets tick thrown right off of it into death. Dab is playing so well.
King trying to get this offense going, get some cross-ups, open Dab up. Dab still has so much of his first health bar. King not watching his feet. Dab jumping all over the place, back and forth, up and down. King just can't get a beat on him. Pressure in the defense by Dab. Forever King finally finds an opening. Has a person on deck.
There's some plus frames. And got him with the mix. He's going to have a trait here. Echo, you do have to restart your mic real fast. You are getting digitized over there. Next full screen we go. Dab loves those guns. He can cancel at any moment. He can fly into your face. 0 to 100 real quick with those leaps. Building meter even there. Tempting you to jump yourself. And don't jump. Don't ever try to jump with this man. The air grab reactions, insane. And right now, all that King is doing is letting him build meter, but he's already got a full stick of butter. And the more that King loses health, the more that Dab can try to close it out with a super. We know that he likes to. That has to guess
all
here.
Right. What a leap out of the corner.
There's space on the screen, nothing like a get out of jail free card. And the trait came out in between the 4-2 and the 3 from Hellboy. That was very interesting.
There is a gap you can backdash in 4-2-3. It's just really tough to react to and actually get.
Back to full screen. This is where they have found themselves a lot. And King has found himself there with a trade a lot, and it looks like King is just lost here.
King just waiting for that one opportunity to get his licks in, but
very rarely do you see him sit on a trade that long without going in.
Wow, what a read! Forces Dab off of those 2 bars for that air tech. And now yet again, we're back in the same spot. Forever King with the patience. No, watching his feet. He lost that trait back as well. He's going to be able to load it up right here, though.
All right, patience from King paying off so far. Has a health lead here at the end. Looked like it was burning him early on. Oh my goodness. And Dab is going to have a super by the time that they find themselves next to each other again. And Dab would have a reactionary super that can kill. Activating trait too. This man has no fear.
He may actually super.
Oh yeah, if you got it.
Boy.
If you got to stand one there, something.
I haven't.
Okay.
Oh, okay, he burned it. All right, he burned it.
Give out the bar for some plus frames.
This is so close, though. We're going to a timeout. 7 seconds, King.
And a parry with 5 seconds remaining.
God.
Are you kidding me? Here on War of the Gods, because the pools are so hard to get through. And once you make it out in your top 32, you're in shark-infested waters.
Wow, what a cross up by Dab. Staying in the air. King.
The shenanigans. That's all over
King,
the place.
you know that down 2. That down 2 is going to put in work for you, sir. You've got to do it. You got to do it to him. King with the patience. Just walking him down. Dab trying to bait a button. He got King off of that trait. What a slide.
Dab denying the conversion. King finally gets to play his game. And went for a raw back 3. And man, Dab, his reaction's insane. You put something in front of him, you whip anything in front of him, he will be all over it.
The catcher by Forever King let the trait bat do the work. He's going to burn the bar for the reset and try and get Dab on some tricky stuff. Got him with the low. Wow, it sent him back into the corner. Dab had actually crossed him up and got hit by the very tip for that hitbox. King, that was 5 hits. We can just hit him one more time. That armor is gone, but it doesn't matter. Trade is over with. Is he going to burn the bar? Yes. Oh my God, it's still not going to kill. But that revolver will.
Not making a good first impression.
Great reaction by Forever King. He was either going to get a punish on the ground pound or catch Dab pressing buttons, which he likes to do. And it's hard to, to react to the whiff and press a button yourself. I tried it a few times against Dab and got burned for it.
Yeah, and King in that situation, he was just holding down. He said, you know what? You're going to have to come in with a jump in normal. Just like that, though.
Maybe you are a monster.
How'd you think this would go?
All right, Dab's going to get 25% back. King immediately with the grappling hook. Forward 3. Wow, the damage. 20 hit points remaining. The jump 3 is going to send King. Lifelong Eagles fans. Through thick and thin, through the years.
And it's gotten pretty thick. Ooh. Dab going for the rate of a lifetime with the wake up air throw. Get full combo punished. And no hiccup from either on that 2-2 to go into the overhead. Can't get a command grab off that meter burn to a full combo.
What a grab there with that grappling hook. Caught Dab out of a maximum jump. He was all the way up in the air.
He dropped the back 2-3 dropped mid combo from Forever King. Dab wakes up with a leap and punishes the back 2-3. Now I done seen everything. And he is mixing up so well off of those leaps as well. At any moment, an instant ground pound could come, which is a low. He can neutral jump in anything. Jump 2, jump 3, into an overhead, and even there, instant float behind cancel into a jump 2, crossing you up. Very hard to do.
Forever King here trying to open Dab up one more time. That should close out that health bar.
Rethink your strategy.
Oh, what a forward 2 there by Dab. Straight back doing the work. King playing this exceptionally well.
Maybe you are a monster.
How'd you think this would go?
25% back for Dab. Woo. Wow, the down 1 into a lead.
King did have a wager.
500. Jesus.
He did have a wager, and he had a lot of meter. Let's see if that comes back to haunt him. Gets a clean jump in on the jump 2. Face straight. He's going to get restand. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. Excellent blocks by
Blocks
Dab.
by Dab. He tried to leap out, but the read by King.
King regaining the lead. And with that air
Oh,
escape,
that is going to do it.
Begin.
I like it.
Shout outs to NRS for, if your character like Catwoman right now has a mask on, you can kind of hear that little bit of reverb just because she's got the mask on. It's so good. Tsunami activating the trait early on.
Did have a drop,
Have the meter.
but still mixed in. And
That's a punish.
oh, rare punish. Pros don't even punish lightning kicks. Let alone with the potential full launching string. Beautiful stuff here early on by Rainbow. Recognition. Back into the mix you go, young man. Woo. Oh my, wait, what? What?
I don't know.
How do
I don't know.
What is the mentality there? I'm gonna wake up forward dash. Savage.
Sometimes you live by the read, you die by the read, and it worked. Rainbow trying to go in with that whip trip, catch him with a jump back too.
A woman can't be taken for granted.
Now one of these two are gonna make it out of there pulling winners. Who's it gonna be? Trade down 1-2 immediately, going to the corner. It's gonna cash out on that damage. Rainbow Pride not watching his feet.
I'm stealing this one from you.
Eat my dust.
25% back for Rainbow. A meter burn back three, catching Tsunami, just mashing the dash button. Trying to get in close. On the back dash.
This isn't terrible for Rainbow either. He's slowly clawing his way back into this matchup. Only 100 health down. Has potential to do big. Unwagerable damage. Back three. He's gonna force it.
Been a while since we fought.
Have you had your shots?
Interesting position here. He does have a bar for a launcher. Tsunami now no longer has a wager. He's about to get an air escape though. Instead burns a bar into the trait, and nothing you can do to escape here, even air escape, and that's not gonna do it.
Oh, wait a minute!
Too much gravity.
He's still alive somehow! Rainbow Pride! Wow. That almost...
So why not do it anyway? And really test the Flash player's reactions. Because you never know if a Flash player is just in brain dead mode mashing lightning kick.
Oh, wait a minute. Trying to do a cross-up, breaks the armor. Drops that ender. Rainbow Pride coming in with a jump one. That is actually a punish on that down two by Tsunami. What a catch there by Rainbow, meterless launcher. A nice challenge by Tsunami.
Ooh, big drop.
There's a lot of drops on Tsunami in this match so far.
Had a background bounce there too, missed out on a lot of damage. Pride. Beyond mix away from a health bar.
Ooh, and if he would have went with a jump one right there, it may have actually worked. Go down two by Rainbow, gonna cash out with that trait. Going to jump two again with the read.
Tsunami's called
That
out.
should be chip.
He's called out almost every stagger that Rainbow's gone for. And it's paid off. I think Rainbow's doing a better job of mixing up his pressure. Especially when he gets flashed to the corner. A lot of potential damage.
Oh no, and everything Rainbow wants to do is not working.
You into shape.
Catch me if you can.
3 bars, 30% back. Nice jump out by Rainbow and the conversion. Peter burns the cat dash. Going for the knockdown.
Oh no, no wager, no air escape. Big damage, and that's gotta be
Woo!
the
What a
fourth
wake up.
trait combo that we've seen drop from Tsunami. There we go, and no, he didn't recognize that it hit.
It's a tough situation for Rainbow trying to tie this thing up. What an air to air by Tsunami. Back three gonna close that one out. Up 2-0.
Yeah, very interesting matchup.
Begin.
Rainbow using these normals at max distance. Getting a couple hits here and there, but all the Flash needs is one there, some big damage. Almost half health. And getting,
I
noticed Flash players are finding different, every single day there's a different Flash trait combo. And they're running man stance cancels and even getting the back three late in the combo. They're finding out things almost daily about this character because of the speed boost.
Next time, try stretching first.
Oh!
Wow, just comes in with the multi-hitting 4-2-1. Cashes out on the damage. Over 500. Catches Rainbow not watching his feet. Rainbow may have given up. He's not clashed.
Excellent push block. Get him off that trait. But the damage may be done here.
Opened up by the throw. One more touch by Tsunami. Wow. What a...
Oh my goodness.
What a grab. I don't even know what he grabbed him out of.
And slowing down time. And that was such a hard thing to wager. I'm going to submit it out of his pool with a 3-2 win over Sounds Like Pause. Sounds Like Pause is playing against 187 Carbon to make it out on the loser side. Sounds Like Pause is up 2-0 in that match. And he would move on to play SoSickNashFan.
Let's not let that make us forget. Look at Buffalo just absolutely going in. Has not even taken a chip damage yet. Wow. Okay. I can definitely see how these are all gimmicks, and Sub-Zero is bottom one of the game.
I can definitely see where Sub-Zero gets 7-3 in this matchup, for sure.
Maybe even 8-2.
I can definitely see the lack of options.
Very good stuff by Nubcakes. Trying to claw his way back into this thing, and a down one background bounce by Buffalo.
I mean, if the character's normals were better, that actually wouldn't have dropped. So, I can definitely see where Buffalo comes from.
Blocked by Buffalo on that trait, and it's going to pick it up here. Meter burn back 3, forward 3, unclashable. Really trying to go. Ooh! Nubcakes about jumped into that ice claw.
Yeah, but unfortunately it didn't work.
Wow. All right. Oh, man. Jumps into the ice claw, and the 4-3 doesn't work, and it won't OTG either. But that should close it out. Buffalo should go up 1 game on Nubcakes. Look, if you don't play like the 2 people, maybe 3 in the community that play Sub-Zero, it's going to be a rough day at the office because they know this character. Oh yeah, the ones that play him, you know, at this point, they know this character.
Oh my goodness, what a read with the air clone. But when you look at Buffalo, you have to, when you're doing the equations, I'm trying to figure out Sub-Zero, you have to take into account how good Buffalo is. And then add that into the equation and how good he makes Sub-Zero look. Right, into the reality of just how good Sub-Zero might actually be.
I mean, wow, and that trait bet actually saved Nubcakes. He was about to jump straight into that ice clone. Let's not forget Buffalo was in the season finale of Season 1. And he did it in just 2 or 3 weeks. Like, he got himself in there at the last minute.
Absolutely, oh my goodness, the pressure's on her to hear from Nubcakes though. Can he keep sub-cornered? Buffalo does love him some interactables.
Nubcakes not watching his feet there with that second hit. Being a low. And again, what a slide, and no trait bats to save him.
Update real quick, Eagles just scored again, 31-7. My goodness. Almost halfway into the third quarter.
Toxin beat you to it. I found that out a little bit ago. Shout out to Toxin.
Damn.
Buffalo with all the right reads.
Of that, I am painfully aware.
But I think Nubcakes got himself out of the corner with that clash. He did. The clash crossed him up. And very nice pressure by Nubcakes. Using that trait bat to get rid of that clone that Buffalo threw down there. Oh, what a read. I'm not sure what Nubcakes was looking for there, but he had something planned. Blocks a 4-3, back dashes, catch him with the low, and the last hit. Nubcakes trying everything just to keep him away. He's got 2 bars and a batarang tied 1-1.
Begin. Where it's like, wow. just...
He's a phenomenal player, man. It's been really fun to watch him. And just stick it out with Batman through the whole thing. What a backdash by Nubcakes. Going to confirm into that meter burn batarang. Some good damage. Buffalo waking up with the slide, coming in with the pressure. Nubcakes taking the hit of that ice burst. And you know, maybe not such a bad idea. I mean, it gets rid of that whole plus frame pressure type thing. Buffalo trying to go with the cross up there in the corner. Put himself in the corner now. Nubcakes catches the button with both of those trait bats. Is this going to kill? No. Oh my god, the slide actually will close that first health bar out. And Buffalo not watching his feet. What a punish. Nubcakes scouted it out. Well, everything that Nubcakes wants to do is working.
Don't be so sure.
And what a stagger there. The single back one. Tried to air tag Nubcakes, going up 2-1 on Buffalo.
I think Echo just died. Is Echo dead? Are we okay? Rip. Oh, there we go.
There we go. I don't know what happened. Whatever. The hype can't be contained. All right, Buffalo playing a very different game this time around. Trying to keep Nubcakes away. On the meter burn 4-3, Nubcakes. Oh! Still picking it back up. Getting the damage. Not leaving it on the table. Nice clone there by Buffalo. Dashing in.
And
didn't have the meter for that ice ball either.
You got lucky that that down 2 didn't go punished. Nubcakes is going to get a combo regardless. And didn't get a whiff punish on the slide. What is the recovery on that thing on whiff? Oh my goodness.
Your incompetence.
Was right in front of his face, and I think he went for a stand 1, which is his fastest reversal button. That down 2. And maybe just got low profiled. And then had recovered in time with Nubcakes back on the offensive. Beautiful down 1 by Buffalo, not to let him continue any pressure there. And what a read from downtown with the EX Ice Ball, and this is all free damage.
Woo! Oh wow! Swagging on him! I love when those, whatever they are, when they actually catch an opponent. Little balls. I don't know. What they're the Brainiac balls?
The fireflies that got stuck up in that big bluish black thing.
Ooh. Oh no! Nubcakes head first into the ice clone. We're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Playing to win, my goodness.
Begin.
Close ones there.
DeAdLyxReBeL still in this thing somewhere.
That was a potential, what, potential Swamp Thing versus Firestorm?
Starfire.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say, Starfire. I'm getting my fires mixed up.
Nice meter burn 4-3 by Nubcakes to get through that clone. Get this damage. He's virtually been untouched. Buffalo just walking back. Baits out the trait.
Ooh, and that was a reactionary jump on by Nubcakes. I see that in his play all the time. But Sub-Zero actually go too far, and he air escapes into the throw! Feels bad, man. Wow, he just put out every trap in the game.
Nice reaction there by both. Trade in the air. Nubcakes is playing it patient. Uses that trade bat and the meter burn 4-3. Nice bait on that wake up. Just sat there waiting for it.
Don't waste my time.
Nice clone not working properly. Once again, throw by Nubcakes. Buffalo is falling apart. He's got to make something happen. Get him off of this first health bar. And that was a punish on that air escape attempt. 457 for your troubles.
Can you take the cold? I'm Batman.
Batman answered to everything. He's Batman, for God's sakes. That's a commanding lead. And there had been so much hit stun on that 4-2 that allowed him to do it again and actually catch Nubcakes off guard. Those are some great situations that you guys don't know. Some people don't notice that happens so fast. It's when two normals trade. Who has more hit advantage?
Exactly. Like, trading can actually be in your favor.
Yes, and that's a scary aspect because for the longest time, you know, when you see two normals trade, you're like, oh, well, they're just at neutral. No, the normal that has the higher hit advantage,
This won't end well.
it will be there,
I will shatter you.
and it could be your turn all over again.
Ooh, wake up slide by Buffalo. Yeah, speaking of that, Raiden's back one in MKX. I know it's a long time ago. But if you trade with that back one with most anything, he can actually combo off of that back one hitting. It was like plus 28 on hit just by itself. Just full combo. But Nubcakes gets Buffalo off that air tech. Buffalo has no meter remaining. Oh no, everything's falling apart. 8.27 health remaining for Buffalo.
And 1 meter per battering. Should do it another bar. One for the glitter.
Oh my God, he hit him.
How'd he go through the glitter?
He has no meter though. Nubcakes, literally anything the explosion is going to do the remainder of the work.
You can do a good job of shutting that down.
Tigers has, in the past, made a name for himself with this character,
Yes.
Black Adam. The wake up works, but doesn't connect.
Yeah, back in back in season number 1, even starting from week number 1, and getting some decent results. You know, top 32s, top 16s, very fast early on against some of these battle veterans.
Nice conversion there by Knicks. Getting that 400 damage early on.
Oh,
And this is not good. This is not good.
You can end this.
Knicks takes the first health bar, just a little bit remaining. What a read.
Come on, strength pummels.
Tigers decides to back off. What a dive kick. Push block by Knicks. Trades up. Switches sides. Ooh.
didn't want to deal with the
Another push.
Yeah, he didn't want to deal with those plus frames off the trade, but he has to anyway. He needs the throw. That was a meterless dive kick, looked like. That went unpunished. Very hard to recognize it as it happens if it was meter burned or not.
Exactly.
When he's all over.
Oh, and Tigers
Yeah,
got
he's
it out.
all over the aerial mobility of Hellboy, looking for the quick air to airs.
Feel conduct's wrath.
Now,
Shove it up your ass.
is he gonna wager nothing and look for a reactionary super? Come on! I want to see a pyramid explode!
He actually, he burned 3 bars off of that. He does not want to die, but Knicks is taking all of that
You
back.
see? If you'd have wagered nothing, you could have reacted to something with a super still possibly be alive here. This Hellboy's about to do some damage. What a wake up!
The wake
Of
up
all
works.
things! What? Oh.
Yeah, Brainiac, Manta, Batman up battering. We see that one a lot too.
Bomb is out, but not going for anything crazy there with Tigers. And there have been a few Black Adams that have been able to pull off some bomb setups. No commitment by Knicks on any of these. Could've got some great damage.
Oh, wow.
There's the shoulder. Into the 1-1. Air throw. That's when he close out. As far as fell.
I ain't cutting you any slack.
Both of these guys testing the limits of our name bars. Good lord, it has been an Emperor. Knicks taking up the whole thing. Titaniumtigerzz. Air escape.
What a response.
Ooh, optimal, whoa! Drops the end. But I just took some notes right there. That was getting optimal as F. As Tigers is starting this comeback. Here we go.
Knicks shooting the bullets, trying to keep him out of the sky, but it's not going to work for too long. And Knicks loves him some down one into it. Save 4+ special. Ooh. But he's not blocking the mix.
And unwagerable.
Still coming in.
He's keeping it unwagerable by going with the beat up on the lightning. Oh, and he had to He had to be with the down two, but it didn't work. It wasn't active enough. He did it too. He's made a few of them here. And we've seen a lot more Hellboy from him of late than Darkseid.
I'm not sure if it's a matchup thing or if he's really trying to take this character more serious. We've even seen Knicks versus Dab in the mirror quite a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Knicks talk about it a few times too. He's just like, man, I'm sick of this Hellboy being all over the place. I'm picking up Hellboy. Woo! Double conversion as well.
Wow.
And the lightning cage. Once again. Working for Emperor Knicks. Titaniumtigerzz working. Want to come back here.
Wouldn't last a day at the Bureau.
Could have sat there and let the orbs do their thing, go for a chip out afterwards.
A lot of air mobility, dive kicks. Tigers has 4 bars.
Another one.
The wake up works again.
And he's tried to meet you with a down one a couple times as well.
Holy cow. I've never seen the armor in a Meter Burn Black Magic before. That looked hellish. Coming in with the pressure. Down one again.
And there it goes, Lightning Cage getting beat up by the 4-2. That's a big old meaty normal. These shoulders.
Can we talk about the Raiden hat that Mustard initially unlocked?
Oh, the
oh
mix.
my god, all these.
If you guys saw a video that Scar posted where he hit someone with about 70 down ones because they didn't want to get dive kicked into a full combo. And then he does dive kick and it works.
I'm fairly sure it was Tigers that he was playing when that happened. I'm almost positive.
You don't want to take the launcher. So you take the low. It's just disgusting. If he would have actually hit that back three with the dive kick portion of that dive kick, and instead of just the meter burn portion, I think he would have shredded that armor if he got there. Situation, Knicks. Oh, this is going to be some free damage for him. Even activating trait.
Knicks playing this so well. Even though it looks pretty chaotic, he's caught him with so many revolver shots. Coming in with the plus frames.
You are not worth collecting.
Damn, telling Hellboy's not even worth collecting. Are you kidding me, man? Look at the gauntlet, the horns, the deviltry. I know what to call it.
And Tigers challenging these plus frames even in the corner. Mid-screen, they're pretty easy to challenge.
I don't think those were buffers. I think we just saw our first teabag of the night. These shoulders.
Can we talk about the Raiden hat that Mustard initially unlocked?
Oh, the mix.
Oh my god, all these.
If you guys saw a video that Scar posted where he hit someone with about 70 down ones because they didn't want to get dive kicked into a full combo. And then he does dive kick and it works.
I'm fairly sure it was Tigers that he was playing when that happened. I'm almost positive.
You don't want to take the launcher. So you take the low. It's just disgusting. If he would have actually hit that back three with the dive kick portion of that dive kick, and instead of just the meter burn portion, I think he would have shredded that armor if he got there. Situation, Knicks. Oh, this is going to be some free damage for him. Even activating trait.
Knicks playing this so well. Even though it looks pretty chaotic, he's caught him with so many revolver shots. Coming in with the plus frames.
You are not worth collecting.
Damn, telling Hellboy's not even worth collecting. Are you kidding me, man? Look at the gauntlet, the horns, the deviltry. I know what to call it.
And Tigers challenging these plus frames even in the corner. Mid-screen, they're pretty easy to challenge.
I don't think those were buffers. I think we just saw our first teabag of the night. I'm calling it. I'm putting it in the chat.
It's always a big debate. Are they buffers or teabags? 99